On September 23, 1935, police were called to a desolate ravine in Cleveland. They found the bodies of two men, but this was no simple crime. The victims had been surgically dismembered, their bodies drained of all blood. It was a scene of impossible, precise carnage, and it was only the beginning. This is the story of the mad Butcher of Kingsbury Run. But this shocking discovery in 1935 was not the first. To understand the killer's signature, investigators had to look back 1 year earlier to September 4th, 1934. The discovery began on the Lake Erie coast, east of the village of Bratenahl. A young man walking along the shore spotted something washed up in the surf. It was the first piece, a lower torso. The victim was an unidentified woman, estimated to be in her 30s. A dive team was called. They scoured the lake, recovering her arms. But her head was never found. The press gave her a name. They called her the Lady of the Lake. But what truly baffled investigators was the condition of the body. Her torso was found to be covered in a chemical preservative, a substance that had toughened the tissue, turning it leathery. This wasn't a crime of passion. This was methodical. It was a process. At the time, investigators didn't know what to make of it. They didn't know that this woman was victim zero. Now we return to that ravine in 1935. The victims were identified as Edward Andraschi, a 28-year-old drifter, and an unidentified male, John Doe I. Both had been decapitated and emasculated. The coroner noted the dissections were performed with the skill of a trained butcher or surgeon, and then they found the link. On the skin of John Doe I, investigators found the exact same chemical preservative that had been used on the Lady of the Lake. The connection was made. The city of Cleveland had a serial killer, and the press had given him his name. For the next 4 years, the Butcher turned Kingsbury Run, a sprawling industrial valley filled with shantytowns, into his personal hunting ground. The pattern was always the same. The victims were the lowest of the low in society's eyes. Transients, prostitutes, the homeless, people no one would miss. The bodies were always dismembered. Decapitation was the cause of death in almost every case. The heads were almost never found. In January 1936, the remains of Florence Polillo were found, scattered in baskets behind a butcher shop. In June, the tattooed man was found. His head was recovered, allowing police to create a death mask that they famously displayed at Cleveland's Great Lakes Exposition. Thousands of people saw it. No one ever identified him. The city was in a full-blown panic.